Hi everyone. Today we're going to do the questions and answers from the lesson Black Beauty by Anna Sewell. In a previous video, I have read and explained the story in detail. So if you missed that one, then I think you should watch that video before you watch this one. Once you are sure that you have understood the story very well and you are ready to do the questions and answers, then you can come back to this video. And if you have watched that video and you have read your text well and you are sure that you know the story, then let's go through the questions and answers today. Okay, so I will read the question to you, give you some time to think of the answer. You can think of it in your mind, answer it orally, and then check your answer with mine. Let's see how many of these questions you can answer correctly. And of course, I urge you to keep a pen and a paper with you and write the answers down, because it is always important to write your answers. That way you will be able to see what mistakes you are making and correct them. If you say the answer orally, when you see my answer, you may not be able to pick out the errors that you made. You get my point? So I think it would be better if you wrote them down. But if you don't want to, it's okay. Let's go through these questions and answers orally. Let's begin now. So here is the first set. Answer these questions. The first question: why is the narrator proud and happy about living at Birtwick Hall? Let's see if you know the answer. Okay, you can check your answer with mine. The narrator is proud and happy about living at Birtwick Hall because he had a very kind and loving master and mistress. Did you get it right? If you did, that's very good. The second question: why did the master and mistress want to make the lives of animals better? How did they achieve it? Think. Check your answer now. The master and mistress were kind people who believed in treating animals well. They worked hard to do away with the practice of using check reins. The mistress would stop a driver if she found the horse heavily laden and talk to him about how foolish and cruel that was. Got it? Okay, the third question. What was a dreadful sight for the narrator? The narrator is the horse. The narrator is none other than Black Beauty. So Black Beauty saw something that was really bad. It upset him very badly. What was that? Okay, check your answer. Black Beauty once saw Mr. Sawyer the builder ill-treating a pony. That was a dreadful sight. Okay, let's move on. The fourth question. The master says to Mr. Sawyer, by such anger, you injure your own character more than you injure your horse. What does this mean? Check your answer now. The master was trying to tell Mr. Sawyer that people who watched his show of anger would know what a terrible person he was, and their opinion of him would be ruined. They would not think very highly of him. Fifth question. Which example does the master give to Langley to explain cruelty to animals? Okay, let's see if you got the answer right. It is a little long. You can write it in your own words. Okay, I will read my answer to you. The master told Mr. Langley that he was a military man and would, no doubt, want to see his regiment standing straight with their heads up during a parade. But what would he be able to take credit if their heads were only up because they were tied to a backboard and not because he had trained them to do so? It is the same with horses who need to have their heads free. Got it? Think and answer. First one, why do you think the writer chose to tell the story from the point of view of the horse? Check your answer. I think the writer chose to tell the story from the point of view of the horse because she wanted us to feel what the horse was feeling. You may have a different opinion. Okay. The second one. What reasons did Mr. Sawyer and Captain Langley give for treating their horses badly? Were these good reasons or bad reasons? All right, let's check your answer. Mr. Sawyer said that he did not like a horse with a free will. It was not a good reason because the horse was not really using free will. It was turning to go to a place where it went several times before. Even if it had a free will, it would not be a bad thing at all. Captain Langley said that he wanted his horses to walk with their heads up. That was also not a good reason for ill-treating it. Why should a poor animal walk with its head up when most of us humans cannot? Okay? If you haven't watched the previous video I made where I have read and explained the lesson, then please do so. You will be able to answer these questions much better if you do that. Now, before I end, I have something that I want to say and the horses want to say. Love all animals, treat them well. Even if you don't like them, okay. Some of us may not be animal lovers. At least don't ill-treat them. Okay, let's end here. Until we meet again, do take care of yourselves, be kind to animals, and cheerio.